Today in class, someone was asking, well, what does it mean to be a disciple? And I think a very succinct explanation that I can give is a disciple means to not resist. So let me explain that. You ever get an instruction from either Srila Prabhupada or your guru or gurus, and it's just really difficult. It hits you in the wrong way. You could feel it physiologically. It makes you feel anxious in your stomach. Do you ever get an instruction like that? Or frightened, or you just think, I could never do that. But it's important to understand, obviously, the instructions your guru is giving you are for your ultimate benefit. And so I see a visual like we're stuck like in the quicksand, and the guru throws us the rope. And he's pulling, but you're looking towards where he's pulling you and you're thinking, I don't know if I can handle that. So you start pulling. Can you slow down? You start pulling back. Not smart. Have you ever pulled back on an instruction? So let's look at it this way. The guru's job is to pull you back to Godhead, and your job is to allow him to pull you. He pulls you through his instructions. You allowing him to pull you is the following of those instructions, at least initially the acceptance of those instructions and the endeavor, the effort to try to follow. Maybe you can't follow perfectly. That's understood. We're works in progress, but the effort to follow as best you can according to your ability and your circumstances and what is right for you in that particular situation. So I believe it's a nice visual to meditate on. The disciples like pulling back, the guru's pulling. I said, don't pull back, allow the guru to pull you. Because the guru's trying to pull you out of the material world, and we're very well situated here. And in many ways, we're afraid to give up things which are keeping us here. Although those things are causing us misery, somehow or other, we think it's giving us some happiness, or we think if I lose those things, I have nothing. But the fact is, whatever we give up in the service of Krishna, we gain 10 times more. So as I've often said, do not be afraid to surrender. Be afraid not to surrender. This is so important. Do not be afraid to move closer to Krishna. Oh, if I surrender, what will happen? We want to stay secure, but we're not really secure. So the real fear should be to stay where I'm at, not to move forward, not to let the guru pull me. No, let him pull me. The fear should be that I will not let him pull me. But we think, oh, I'm afraid to surrender. No, be afraid not to surrender. That's the proper way to think.